Said I lost connection there. Hi, we're just gonna wait in here for a while, a few minutes, and give Edwin a few minutes to get in. Clean that up. Hello. Hi from Maine. Hi, Spoon Planet. Is your main account back up? My main account is not shut off. It's just I can't post anything. I can go live and everything and comment. I just can't post anything till tomorrow. Hey, Leonard. Thank you. Look at this. They're clear. I got them in today. I'm so excited. But I got my, hey, Courtney. Hey. I'm going to make a TikTok about these. I was waiting for these ones to come in. And then I have a code for everybody who wants some. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. The background looks good with, like, the glasses and the shirt. Looks so good. Looks so nice. I'm good. I'm sorry. No question. I just want to say I've been catching up on TikTok and I am in love. Oh, that's so nice. That's perfect. Let it burns. True blown bliss. We're just waiting for Edwin to come in. Hopefully he didn't forget. Because all I said was yes. So hopefully he's coming. Usually I talk to people on the phone beforehand, but we did not. Thanks. Thank you, Matthew. Rubber Ducky's here. Rubber Ducky, are you in Bahaba? I'm going to try to make this like an hour because I got stuff to do, so. Hey, from Nebraska. Thanks for your amazing content. Thank you. Hey, Mikey. Say what? I love the glasses. Thank you. Hi. Hope everyone comes in and gives Edwin some love. Oh, Edwin. So Edwin McCain is going to be in. Then we're going to ask him some questions. Oh, your mom's name is Polly. That's nice. And then we're just going to, if you guys have any questions for me, you can ask them right now. I'll write them down. Hi, Niagara Falls. Hi, Cats Full of Joy. Cats Full of Joy. Don't you wish, I wish all this writing was up here. Like if it was up here, then I could be reading it up here. Instead, I have to be looking down here. It's foolish is what it is. Hi. Scoot. Hi from Michigan. Hey from Fargo. Hey, girl. You're so dope and you make me laugh. Oh, thanks. I try. Is anybody here in Boston area? I did not have an Aunt Tilly. Oh, wait, that's not true. I think there was a Tilly up the street from me. I'm not joking you either. Up the street here. Tilly. Because I'm going to be in Boston, Mass on the 19th. And we're going to do some sort of meetup with Colin. So does anyone have any ideas of where we can meet up in Boston with Colin? So that will be on Monday the 19th. If you guys have any ideas for us, shoot them my way. Because that would be fabuloso. Fabulous. I love my glasses too. I just got them in the mail and I'm so excited. They're awesome. They're awesome glasses. I'm trying to get Debbie Gibson. I've already haunted her and Melissa McCarthy. I doubt I doubt I could get Melissa McCarthy. I'm kind of hoping I can get Debbie Gibson. The Edwin McCain, let me in. Well, okay, so Ed, you have to actually be in a live So go be live, then push that little thing in the corner that looks like this and look for my name. So you have to be actually live. So go live and that, because I thought that too. I was very confused. I was like, why, why can't I get in? But you actually have to be live to go in with somebody else's live. I know. Melissa McCarthy would be the best thing in the world, man. I would die. Hello from Boston. Matthew, you will be interviewed at some point because you're going on a show and I'm going to have to interview after that. It's going to happen. Meet at the Wahlberg as well. If one of the Wahlburgers would be there, that'd be the best, wouldn't it? I can't see you yet, Mr. Edwin McCain. Hey, from Galveston. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm very sorry. Jennifer! Oh my God. How you doing, Kristen? Hello from Minnesota. Oh, my wife and I love your TikTok. You're so good. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But I want to see you guys. So if you guys are going to be in Boston area, if you guys want to come to Boston, I'll put a thing out. Maybe we can all meet up somewhere. But this coming 17th, New Hampshire, we're having a meetup too. Link in bio. Is Edwin having a problem? Do we need to help him? Do we need to help Edwin McCain? There he is. There he is.
I can't believe I figured that out. That was unbelievable.
I was so worried.
That actually was the outer limits of my technological capabilities.
Yeah.
That's as far as they go.
It was so funny because you're like, let me in. I was like, damn it. He doesn't.
Yeah, you're like, oh God, it's another.
Now you learned something today.
Yeah, it'll be gone in about 45 seconds.
Yeah, I got the same. It's Gen X.
Sometimes
we keep stuff that we don't need and we keep it in there for a long time, and then other things, it's gone. Your shirts are hilarious, by the way.
Yeah, my Gen X friend Grace and I were talking on the phone, and I was like, "Are we just assholes?" And she goes, "No, we're just Gen X." And I was like, "Okay, it feels better." I said, "We should make T-shirts that just say Gen Unite and Ignore."
Yeah,
it's
perfect.
I was in Home Depot. No, I was in Lowe's, and I was building a deck, and some dude working in there our age, like, was walking right by me, and he was kind of chuckling to himself. He didn't engage me. He just laughed, and I go, what? He goes, the shirt, and just kept walking. Didn't say a thing. Didn't stop. Didn't have anything else to say. He just chuckled and then barely engaged. Just went, the shirt, and just kept on motoring.
Have you sold a lot?
I don't know.
Oops. Fucking pen.
I don't keep track of that stuff.
Oh, they're friggin' hilarious.
I passed it along. I got there's a management company in Nashville that handles a lot of stuff for me, and so I passed it along to them and said, "Can you have these T-shirts made? Because I don't know how to do that." And so they had them made, and they're keeping track of.
That's all cool.
That. But it's like a Teespring thing where they make them as needed.
Yeah, that's one of my businesses. I have a direct-to-garment printing company, so that's one of my businesses. Is that's what I do. Is I have a few people that I do some merch for, so that's cool. I
guess we need to do it with you then.
I'm open, man.
All right.
So hi.
How are you?
I'm fine. I haunted you just enough. Like
no. You're on my. I see you all the time. I feel like we hang out all the time. This doesn't feel weird.
That's what I'm saying. It's like all these people that I've been interviewing, I feel like you're already my friend. Like we're already hung out.
Well, and let me give you a little inside information. It's Deborah. Gibson.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why she's not getting me back.
Yeah, it's Deborah Gibson. I played a show. I played this weird show with her one time, this outdoor show where we shared a single RV like camper trailer together.
Yeah.
And I was quickly corrected.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and I felt bad for her too because that was back in the days where everybody in our band smoked, and this poor woman was just trapped with a bunch of idiots.
Oh, well, now I'm gonna make a video now and be like, okay, I think this is why she's not messaging me back because I mispronounced her name.
Well, I mean, you get it. And I think she prefers Deborah.
Okay, well, that's what I'm going with now. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's a nice friend thing to do.
Yeah.
Jesus H. So everybody wants to know what got you on here. Is it the COVID that brought you on here? When did you get on?
100%. Yeah, and honestly, I have to give a mea culpa to the social media gods. I truly did not engage social media until this year. Like, I just refused to do it. And in pure Gen X fashion, if everybody's doing it, I absolutely refuse to do it. And plus, it was the whole, it's just the whole thing of just all the drama. I was like,
yeah, there's a lot.
But then I gotta be honest, like the TikTok thing was a revelation because it's different, because it feels like it's all the island of misfit toys, like like all the people that were just not made for Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff. We all found each other on TikTok, and you can put up with about 60 seconds to just about anybody.
Exactly. And it's funny you said the land of misfits because I exactly said the same thing. It's like we're all the land of misfits people coming together, and we're all like, that's so funny you said that. But that's probably a Gen X thing too, because we all refer to the same type of thing. So that's hilarious.
But more than that though, like people, like I think it's interesting because there have been, I've learned a lot of stuff, but I've seen like younger people and people that have like certain disabilities or challenges, I want to say, that are just being really transparent with what they're dealing with, and I'm just so blown away by that. Like, I think I'm super optimistic that what that does is just sort of inoculates some people with a little bit of empathy. Like, you know what, man, you're an asshole every day for no reason. And look at this person that deals with all of this struggle, and you don't have any of that struggle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so
100%.
Watch this person for a second and then shut up, right?
Yep. 100%.
It's like what I hope that's what this app is doing. And I see there's a lot of back and forth, and I see people getting kind of snippy and snappy. But what I see a lot of is like people trying to have reasonable discourse, right? Reasonable discourse, and of course, not everybody. I've been zinged a couple of times by people that just aren't gonna get me, and I get it,
right?
And it's fine, whatever. But the difference is that I feel like instead of everybody's trying to find the differences, everybody's here sort of try to finds the common ground. I don't know. I may be whistling in the.
Well, I think that's a lot of what isn't the For You page like that. It's I think it tries to match people.
Yeah.
So I think that's cool. I mean, everybody that's on my For You page is pretty accurate, except for once in a while I'll get something in there that I don't want to see.
Yeah, well, yeah, every once in a while I'll get something and go, hey, wait a minute, where'd that out? Where'd the algorithm just had a glitch? I don't.
Yeah.
Why am I? I don't know why I'm watching like pottery again, but yeah. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, but like you have to be careful of sometimes of what you like. Like if you like do a video with something, like I made a video with one or two things, and then everybody sends you the videos that has to do with that, and it's like Jesus Christ. You know how many sweatpants, gray sweatpants videos I got?
I accidentally, I misunderstood one of the acronyms one time and made a video of a misunderstanding of an acronym, and I ended up down the weird kink talk wormhole for a minute, and I was like, I don't need to know any of this. No. Mm-mm.
Is my mic coming in weird?
No, is mine?
How many people? Oh, bad feedback, Polly, from your microphone. What in the F? Is it yucky now?
Sounds fine to me.
I could kind of hear myself when I'm talking.
Oh, well, maybe I should put you on headphones.
It says, Polly, your mic is echoing. I don't even have a mic. Polly, it sounds like someone's talking over you. Well, they better not. That's better, somebody said. Okay, it's better, it's better, it's better. It's better now.
That might
be.
Is
it good now? Well, maybe it was your fault.
Yeah, it might be.
Okay, someone said, yeah, it's his speaker. Whatever, it's fine. Is it fine now? It's fine. We're just going to get over it. Let's see. It's the government, somebody said. Delay. All right, it's fine. I think we're fine. Okay, it's better. You can hear me, right?
Yeah.
All right, we're going with it. All right, so being on here, have you bought something weird? Like, did TikTok make you buy something?
Yes. Hang on a second. It's not really that. It's I was sitting there trying to think of what it was. I think I bought a dish rack thing that rolls out over the top of my sink. I think I bought one of those.
That's
and
funny.
Then, but I will say this: I went down the Korean street food TikTok thing for a while. Right at the beginning, there was all this Korean street food stuff, and it was like, oh, we got to try that. And I was making my kids, like, I made some horrific stuff because, like, I didn't have all the ingredients, so I would just make it up as I was going along. And I'm a terrible cook, and my kids were like, Dad, you got to quit doing this. This is bad. And I'm like, no.
That's so
funny. Yeah, there's been a lot of weird food. I'm trying to think of it. I know there's something else that I bought off of.
Well, you can just think about it when we're talking. I mean, I bought so many things. Like sitting next to me. Have people sent you stuff?
No, I made a mistake years ago. I used to tell this story on stage. Does this have to be PG?
No.
Okay.
I think so.
So I used to tell this story on stage about this redneck roommate I used to have, and there's like a tradition with deer hunters that what they do is, and this is going to sound like some redneck stuff. They make toothpicks out of a small bone in a raccoon's body that would normally be reserved for reproduction.
Okay, yep.
And that's like a thing, right? Yeah. And it was a long story. I used to tell the story on stage, and people started bringing me these bones.
Oh my God!
All the time. I got a bag full of them in a drawer upstairs, and I'm an idiot because I should have been telling stories on stage about BMWs or something. But
exactly.
But no, so no, I don't have anything set up for people to send me stuff, and I probably should be better at this, but I've just been kind of thinking of it as sort of an extension of, you know, I'm playing some songs or answering questions or whatever until we can get back out on the road, because it's going to be probably 2022 or even 23 before we can get back on the road full time.
Well, I saw that you had some dates in your bio.
Yeah.
Are those still accurate?
Yeah, but they're starting to pick up, but they're just one-offs. It's not like a real
like a
real
tour.
touring situation.
Well, it's funny because I was looking and you have one in Derry, New Hampshire, which is 20 minutes from me. I'm going.
Those are my peeps, man. Yeah. The Northeast. Are you kidding me?
They love you.
Yeah.
I was talking to my post lady today. She just about shit a brick.
I love it. Dude,
she's like, what? So, she's from South Carolina.
Okay. So I don't know what happened. Something about the whole Boston, New England area early in our career, before we had anything on the radio, you know, we used to go up there and play at Mama Ken on Lansdowne Street. And it was Aerosmith's club. And Peter Wolf from Jay Giles' band used to come out and hang out with us. And like, I thought I died and gone to heaven. You know, I just couldn't believe I got, and the crowds and people in Boston are, you know, I say this all the time, people in South Carolina and people in Boston, the only difference is the accent. Like, the rest of the attitude, everything, you know, everybody just, whatever the job is, you just got to do it.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? It's just, there's a whole attitude about it, and I laugh about it. The only thing that's different is the accent. And I don't know. And ever since then, it's just been amazing. And
that's cool. I'm excited because I'm like, I'm going to go there and I'm going to be like, can I please see him? Yes, he'll know who I am.
Yeah. Just come say hello. It's not hard.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Okay, let's see. So who have you, like, when you're scrolling through TikTok and stuff, is there some other person that you've seen, either a musician or actress or actor, that you're surprised to see them here?
I was surprised to see Bob Weir here the other day. I used to open for him years and years ago. We're kind of friends.
Oh, that's funny.
Seeing Bob on TikTok is pretty fun. And Beth Hart is now on here. She's she's a great musician, good friend of mine from way back, and she's just now showed up here. I'm trying to think of who else. It seems like everybody's sort of getting the hint that this is sort of the deal.
Yeah, they're all starting to come out of the woodwork now. They're all like,
it'll be interesting to see. You know, I've only been here, I don't know, 6 months or so. I don't know when I started, but I feel like this is, you know, I abandoned anything else I was doing. I was like, this is it. This is where this is as much as I can do. TikTok is it. I get it. I get the people, you know,
it's fun.
It's
fun. Yeah, nobody goes
I laugh out loud at stuff every day, and that's rare, you know.
Someone just said, best Edwin McCain story. Oh my God, I have to tell you, he was at my husband's bachelor party in Vegas.
I deny any of those accusations.
He denies that. He was never in that area at all.
I may have been. No, I have to admit that too. I may have been. Is that Grace? If I was I might have been at her husband's bachelor party. There was a period of time in my 20s where I was in Vegas a lot.
Yeah.
There was a period of time earlier in my career that, unfortunately, I was trying to live out some kind of Motley Crue video.
Weren't we all?
I blame them.
Yeah, blame
completely.
Them. They'll be on TikTok next week. You'll see. So someone said, did you ever see Clay Aiken sing "I could not ask for more" on American Idol back in the day?
No, I heard about it. So and even now, like there was this weird period of time where American Idol, like so many people used "I'll Be" or some of my songs for audition songs that like they banned it. They like American Idol and all the contestant shows, like they just said you can't use these songs. These songs have just been, everybody uses them, can't use it. So, but every time anybody ever uses a song, or if it shows up in a movie, like my phone will blow up, right? And I'll know, I can tell by the flurry of text that the song must have been in something or on something.
Right.
Because I don't normally get that many texts all at one time, right?
Right.
No, but you know, I you know, it started with the whole Justin Bieber thing, like when he was a little boy singing "I'll Be," and you know, everybody was blaming me for a little while for that. I have anything to do with that. The little boy can sing a song. Leave him alone.
Yeah,
You know?
that's the same person said he also recorded a song for our engagement in Central Park.
Oh, nice. Nice. I'm sure I did.
He's like, yeah, okay, whatever.
No, I know. Honestly,
so
I would never be able to pin that down. I mean, I've done a bunch, so many. I try to do all the things, you know, people ask of me, but
I know. Let's see. I love that song. Okay, let's see. Blah 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 blah. I'm trying to read some. Polly, you're awesome. Yes, I am. Okay, let's see. All right, so let's see. What does your family think you being on TikTok?
I think they tolerate it. Like my daughter's actually pretty funny. You know, she actually makes up a good portion of my content of just making fun of me. But my oldest son he's absolutely refuses to be anywhere near it, right? And he sees me on there a lot. But I did ask them, because I do talk a lot about recovery stuff, and so I did ask them ahead of time. I sat them all down and just said, look, I'm going to talk about this stuff on social media unless it's going to embarrass you guys for me having this kind of conversations out there. Because it could get into a situation where, you know, people are going to know, you know, I've always been real transparent about it. And so I cleared it. My daughter's 12 and my boys are 15 and 15. So, so I had to, you know, just make sure I wasn't going to put them in a weird place, but they're all cool. They're all cool.
That's cool. Most kids. Someone wants to know, what is your fondest childhood memory?
Fondest childhood memory. Fondest.
Can you think that far back? I can say that because we're born the same year, so I can say that.
Oh, 1970.
Yeah, baby.
Dude, you know, I was saying that earlier today. I feel like our generation, so Generation X, we were the last generation to know what it was like before computers.
Yep.
You know, and we got to have computers and arcade games and no supervision.
Right.
Oh God, man, I'm just trying to think the you know. Best childhood memory. That's a hard one.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a big one.
No, okay, I got a good one though. I don't remember this, but I've seen it. So I'm adopted. And so out of the blue, my father he had all of his 8mm films put on DVD. And he had film of the day they brought me from the orphanage to their house.
Oh my God.
They had footage of it. And this was, I mean, this is the first time I've ever seen this. This was like 3 years ago. He goes, hey, look at this. You know, he just happened to have it and brought it out. I was like, okay. So picture this. It's 1970. The social worker comes driving up in a blue Ford Fairlane, right? With the wide, big polyester tie. I'm sitting next to him in a diaper, no seatbelt, in the front seat. no car seat, no seat belt, just baby on a car seat. He scoops me out on the car seat, hands me to my mother, and literally there was nothing said. It was like, here's your pizza. And then he gets back in the car and drives away. And it was the most 1970s thing I've ever seen in my whole life.
You should put that on TikTok.
I should do that. That would be hilarious. Like, it literally was like, here's your pizza. Here you go. Like, today there would be a flourish and people playing violins and stuff, and it'd be a big event, and it's just hysterical.
That's a great story, but it's I mean, I like that. That's freaking good. You should put that on. I'd like to see that. They'd probably take it down for content violation because you didn't have a seatbelt.
It would look like child abuse, right? Like somebody just showed up with a kid on a car seat and a diaper.
Yeah. Have you gotten any content violations or anything?
I haven't yet, and I keep getting afraid that I will, but I don't really. I mean, I don't really argue with people. Like it's not really. I had one back and forth with a dude a long time ago about I had said something about how beautiful Amanda Gorman's speech was at the inauguration, how beautiful her poetry was, and how powerful her words were, and how beautiful it was. And somebody came in and said something ugly, and I felt the need to respond. But that's basically been the sum total of any kind of back and forth I've had.
Because sometimes like you'll put a video on and it won't even have anything to do with anything, and it'll get yanked for the stupidest reason. Like, I'm glad you haven't. That's good.
Is it some kind of? I mean, they must be monitoring it with a.
We don't know.
Nobody knows. It's a total mystery, isn't it? We'd
love to know, but we don't know. Like some people
we just committed ourselves to the algorithm.
Yeah, some people can get away with stuff, some people can't. The violation, the rules are so vague. Listen, I don't know. Don't get me going on that. I'll be
okay. No, I don't want to get started.
I'm gonna go crazy. Oh, okay, so we'll get away from that. Okay, let's see. So I saw you do a funny video. I snapshotted it because I was like, what the hell are you doing? Let me find it. I don't know what the hell you were doing. It's very fun.
Oh, yeah. That was...
That's funny.
Every guy in 1999.
It's hilarious. You got to do more stuff like that. It's so funny.
I do. I mean, listen, I live there. I live here. That's what it is. Hey, bud, let me holler at you for a second.
If you did one a week like that, everybody would go crazy. You got to do like a series. Oh, look at that. Somebody sent me gold coins. That's so nice. Thank you.
Do you know Jason Banks? You know his whole.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Okay, so early on, I saw that he had gotten on Cameo, and I sent him a direct message. I was like, dude, you got to raise your prices on Cameo. You're gonna be huge. You might as well just start acting like it, because you're gonna have a television show if you keep going the way you're going.
He's so funny.
And so we started texting back and forth, and I get him to do cameos for my kids and stuff. It's hysterical. The guy's on fire.
He is. Yeah. I did a cameo today. I was so excited.
Oh yeah, that's been the revelation of the year.
Yeah, it's fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it for someone that owns Loom, like natural deodorant, something, I don't even know. I was like, it's so fun because like you can do whatever you want. And I always send them the video and I'm like, if you don't like this, let me know. And they're always like, it is the best video ever. So I'm like, thank God. It's very fun. If I could do those every day, I'd be so happy.
I have to carry a guitar with me all the time though, because everybody wants me to play their wedding song. And so I always have to have a guitar and a tripod, and I got like one of those little ones you can set up on a table or whatever. And I'm so ADD, I always forget everything, and I always just have to I just have guitars stashed in all the places that I'm gonna be. You know, like I left one in Charleston.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Do you see when somebody gives me a gift or no?
I don't know.
Did you just see something on the screen?
No.
All right, so that was weird when you just saw me do that.
No, I just assumed that's what it was.
Okay, yeah, okay, because that was weird. I was like, does he know that that's what I did? Okay, next page. Okay, so here's another one. If you did not become a musician, what do you think you'd be doing?
That's a good question. I've done a lot of stuff. Like I'm a pilot.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have been a professional pilot, but I'm a sailor. I like you know I have a CDL. I do run heavy equipment, heavy machinery.
Nice.
I'm a bit of a frustrated mechanic. So I don't know. I'm sort of the jack of all trades, master of none. But I used to be a pizza cook as well. So I don't know. I've done restaurant work and.
What was your first job?
Oh God. I worked as a veterinary assistant for my uncle, and I used to bury dead animals behind his veterinary clinic.
Oh my Jesus.
I know, isn't that sad?
That is so sad.
Yeah, well,
I'm glad you didn't go with that.
No, that wasn't in the cards for me. But then I worked golf course maintenance. I think that might have been my first real job where I got a paycheck. I ran a weed eater on a golf course. I kind of done it all, man. I've ridden the whole ride for sure.
Yeah, that's cool. I've done a lot of stuff too. I think it's just our way. Like everybody I know has just done a lot of stuff too. They always do it. They just have done so much stuff. I think it's our generation. We've had the best generation. I don't care what anybody says.
So what do you do now besides TikTok?
I have, like I said, I have a direct-to-garment printing company, so I have that, and then I also have my ice cream truck I do in the off season.
I saw that TikTok.
Yeah,
so funny, that's for real. That's real. That's a real ice cream truck.
I'll bring it to dairy.
Oh yes, you will.
Yeah, wouldn't that be fun?
With the full of drumsticks and
I got it.
Orange push-ups.
Yep.
Do they still have those?
Well, we have orange creamsicles. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, you push them through the tube.
Yeah, they have orange ones that you push them up like a rocket. I got you covered. Yeah, so that's pretty fun. And but like I've done so many things too. I mean, my main thing that I love doing is photography, and I grew up doing that. I mean, my mom gave me like a little Instamatic camera like in second grade, and I have so many pictures from like second, third, fourth grade. She used to just give me those 110 cameras. And then I worked in a camera shop for a long time. I did that, and then I have ADD, and I'm just doing it. I do everything. I can't even tell you what I've just done.
Yeah, this is the ADD meetup spot. I swear to God,
it's crazy.
I swear to God, TikTok is like is fully staffed with ADD people.
Yeah, it's insane. That's what it is, but it's fun because you have other people that want to do this, so it's so much fun. Like the girl I just had here, Rebecca, she was here for a week with me. She's a friend that I met here. We just made TikToks for like a week straight, and it's just like exhausting, but it's so fun to have somebody that likes to do the exact same thing you do. So you don't seem like so dumb. You're just like so not so crazy. And like going to the dollar store and just buying a cart full of crap just to make TikToks. Like buying a thing of mustaches because you can. And I just, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's so fun. It's so fun.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me see. Beep, beep, beep. What do you feel is the best song you ever released?
I mean, obviously, I'll be that song is like some kind of miracle. I mean, really, I mean, honestly, because the story behind it, the president of the record label, it's a guy named Jason Flom, and he and I are friends to this day. He's a prince of a human being. He's gone on to he does all kinds of work with the Innocence Project, and we've done a lot of work together with the Innocence Project and Families Against Mandatory Minimums, and helping wrongfully convicted people get exonerated, and we've been working with criminal justice reform together. I mean, my involvement with him in the music is almost ancillary to all the other things that we've done together. But when I was working for him at the record label, my first album really didn't do that well. It only sold a couple 100,000 copies. And back then, that was a terrible number. Everybody was regularly selling 1 million copies. And so he called me and he just said, "Look, man, I just left a department head meeting and they're talking about dropping you from the label. So the next thing you turn in needs to be amazing." And I was like, okay, I got this one song I've been working on. I feel pretty good about it. And, and it's like having a half court hook shot at the buzzer.
Wow.
We did, I played on top of vans for radio stations. I played in a drive-through for drive-through weddings. I played I did anything any radio station anywhere asked me to do to get that song to go. And I bet if you called the Atlantic and asked them who worked the hardest at radio promotion, they'd say Phil Collins and me. And
wow.
And it was one of those things. It was the last chance I had before I had to go back to cooking pizzas. And it did not take off right away. And they finally got the song into a scene in Dawson's Creek, and it blew up after that.
Right. Yep.
And it blew up after that, and 22 years later, we're still going.
Someone just asked, do you ever get sick of singing it?
No. And I'll tell you why. Because that song it'd be like having a winning lottery ticket in your big house. Walking by it every day going, stupid lottery ticket.
Yeah, exactly.
That song has truly delivered my life to me.
Yes.
And every night when I sing it, I try to sing it like somebody here's never heard this. Like somebody here's never heard this song before. I want them to hear it like I felt the first time I played it, right? And so, because honestly, it's just a matter of being grateful. I'm
right. They all love that answer.
Yeah, that's it. That's all right. I walk around just going, how in the world? I'm at 51 though. I probably wouldn't be friends with 25-year-old me.
Oh, that's funny.
But I'm grateful to that guy and what he thought he was capable of doing. And I say it all the time. I'm just kind of a cover band of my 25-year-old self now.
Someone just said that me and you look like twins. I don't know if that's like what.
Good. I'll take that. I'll take that, sis.
But you got like I already did I waxed my mustache today. People are fucking jerks. Okay, so let's see. Hi, Polly. Hi, Edwin. I wish Edwin was my neighbor. I'd hang out daily.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I think my neighbors, the neighbors on this side like me. The neighbor on that side, I don't think he likes you. They're on the basketball goal side, and I don't think there's just no way they like me.
There's always
They're on the
one side
Chihuahua.
doesn't like.
They're on the Chihuahua side now, though.
Oh shit. Let's see. Someone asked. Oh, okay. So this is the person that they said other things that you did at this party in Las Vegas, but I didn't say anything. But they asked, what made you get sober?
That bachelor party in Vegas.
That's a good answer. Now you're gonna make me cough. That's funny. That's a good answer. Let's see. Oh my God, where was your favorite place that you sang?
If you forced me to pick one, I would say the House of Blues in Chicago, or Paradise in Boston. Those shows at the Paradise were crazy. They were really great. As far as but Red Rocks was like a bucket list. Red Rocks was amazing. The Gorge in Oregon. There have been some pretty cool. I mean, we played a gig one time. I was on a bill with Michael McDonald and Kenny Loggins and
Michael McDonald,
Boz Scaggs, Ray Charles. And yeah, it was I played some shows that were just off, just unbelievable. What am I doing here? Kind of things. So so I've been lucky to have to be on some of those shows. I wish I took more pictures.
I know. Well, we didn't all have iPhones then.
Thank God.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
We'd be
on the other hand, when I'm doing my gratitude lists, I always say, thank God there weren't camera phones in the 90s.
Well, I have so many videotapes. My mother had bought one of those friggin' big Magnavox things that you had on your shoulder. I'm glad my mother let us use those. We have so many videotapes of me and my friends being jackasses. I love it. Okay, so someone said, how was singing at Rob Thomas's wedding?
It was okay. It was okay. I mean, I didn't really know him. I mean, I knew him just from being on the label with him. But it was one of those deals where it was right in the middle of a tour, and so I flew out there, sang his wedding, and then flew out the next morning. So, it wasn't like I was hanging out with him all weekend.
All right. Who's your favorite artist you sang with?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I mean, pound for pound, it's an even tie between Kenny Loggins and Michael McDonald.
Oh God, I love both of them.
As far as singers go, yeah. I mean, but I say that, but I'm a huge Jeffrey Gaines fan, and Angie Aparo. Oh, and there's this Cuban singer from Miami named Neil Lara, who is a huge influence on me as well. A big, really, really great musician.
Somebody said, my husband and I saw you at the House of Blues in NOLA. It was an amazing show.
Yeah, you know what? I forgot about that. So the House of Blues in New Orleans was transcendental. That place, the entire city is just incredible to begin with, just for art and music and this vibe. But the House of Blues in New Orleans was a special place for us to play, for sure. Yeah.
How was the wedding crash? How was the wedding you crashed recently?
Oh yeah.
How was the wedding you crashed recently?
It was pretty good, actually. The bride and groom had no idea I was coming, and I kind of did it as a favor to a friend, and of course I got nervous, as you do, and I actually played a bad note in the beginning of the song. I was like, "Are you really?" Like I've played this song 40,000 times. I just played a clam right here at this wedding, and I was kind of hoping nobody noticed, but then I'm pretty sure the guitar player at the wedding band noticed. I saw his eyebrow go up, and then, you know, that's the only time I've ever actually done a live on TikTok other than this. Is I came home from that wedding and I was like so pissed at myself for playing a clam. I was like, I went online and played songs so I could try to redeem myself.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Is that a real background or is that fake?
No, it's a real background. That's a painting that my guitar player Larry's wife painted, and then a bunch of leftover Christmas and Halloween decorations that my daughter Tiller and I put up. This is the set of Fast Eddie's Christmas Corona Lounge. I was doing every Monday night. I was doing live shows, playing during the pandemic because I was living in the basement. So my wife works at an elementary school, and so we decided that she would live upstairs and I would live downstairs. So because she was potentially getting exposed every day, and we were sort of in this mindset of, man, we both can't catch this crap at the same time, right? So like there needs to be a responsible adult needs to be healthy enough to continue to parent. So I was living in the basement in the Corona Lounge and with the dog. So that was it.
Someone wants to know, other than creating music, what's your favorite hobby?
Actually, developing land for wildlife. Like I do that for people, like help them get wildlife.
Oh, you got sunglasses.
Yeah. So
that's neat.
Yeah, I never really thought about it until like about 10 years ago. I went to this place that this doctor had spent 20 years developing this place for ducks and deer and turkey and all quail and all this stuff, and it's just teeming with wildlife. And I was like, this is cool. This is a cool way, a good use of money, and a good thing for people to be able to for generations to come. And I started a business around that, and that's sort of my working hobby.
Nice. I just had one. Someone asked, oh, wait. So someone said it was their birthday. They wanted you to say happy birthday to them. Hot meatballs.
Happy birthday, someone.
Yeah. Oh, my glasses fell off. Yeah, they said Hot Meatballs is their screen name, and they said, can you say happy birthday to them?
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah, do you want to play something? That'd be cool.
Yeah, I can do that. So, happy birthday to Hot Meatballs. Is that what?
Yeah, Hot Meatballs.
People's screen names crack me up.
I know, right? Some of them I'm just like, hi, you, because I don't know. I can't even say half of them.
Did you have a nickname from high school?
Did I have a nickname? Well, I don't think I did.
I did.
What was it?
Roundus. Or basketball head.
Oh my God.
It's true. But the one that stuck.
Holy crap, that's funny.
The one that really stuck that people still call me is Nomad.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's way better than basketball head.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's too much to put on the hat. Oh yeah, everybody's like, please play something.
Yeah. I'll play snippets since it's TikTok. Nobody can last 33 minutes.
now.
I have noticed though since I got back, I've played a couple of shows, since the pandemic, and I usually tell stories in between shows, but I've noticed I've edited my stories way down because of TikTok. I'm like, because in my head I'll be telling a story and I'll be like, oh God, this is way longer than 60 seconds. I'm gonna lose them.
Well, they have 3 minutes. You only have 3 minutes.
Yeah, I haven't done that yet. I'm scared.
Just do it.
Does this sound good? Sound okay?
It sounds like you.
And lying here with you, listening to the rain, and smiling just to see the smile upon your face. These are the moments when I thank God that I'm alive. These are the moments that I remember all my life. I've got all I've waited for, and I could not ask for more. Looking in your eyes, seeing all I need, and everything you are is everything to me. These are the moments I know heaven must exist. These are the moments I know all I need is this. I've got all I waited for, and I could not ask for more. I could not ask for more than this time together. Could not ask for more than this time with you. Every prayer has been answered. Every dream I have come true. Right here in this moment, it's right where I'm meant to be. Here with you, here with me. I could not ask for more than this love you give me. It's all I've waited for. I could not ask for more.
That was beautiful. I bet you
Okay?
everybody's clapping right now. Everybody's saying absolutely. They're all going crazy.
All right on.
Yeah, they're all saying thank you so much. Beautiful. Some people are crying. You made people cry.
Yeah, cry,
man.
You know what's really interesting is seeing, like, I've been getting like a real sort of insight into Canadian culture too, because it seems there are a lot of Canadians on TikTok, right?
There are. They're all funny as hell.
Yeah. Yes. Like who's the Gen X woman that does a bunch of triathlons? She's really like she's Canadian. I'm trying to. I can't remember her name.
I don't know. That's a trouble too. Is everybody's For You page is different? So you might know someone that's so popular in your thing, and like I'll name someone, and you're not gonna know who the hell it is.
Right. My TikTok's kind of crazy because there's a lot of heavy equipment on there, and then there's a lot of
Julie Anderson.
It goes all over the place. It's I mean, it's like I said in one of my TikToks where I'm like laughing and crying and morally outraged, and now I'm watching a panda eat carrots.
They're saying it's Julie Anderson is the Gen X lady.
Yeah, Julie Anderson. Yeah, that's who it is. I love her.
I have no idea who that is.
Wow, you never seen her? Oh,
Maybe not. I don't know. I gotta write it
you'll
down.
absolutely you'll love her because she's got this really sort of like crazy like intense energy. She's really really like happy and positive, but she's true Gen X, but she's Canadian Gen X. But we're all the same. Turns out.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I know who that is.
Yeah.
Hold on. Now I gotta look.
She's always about this. That move.
Oh, I love her. We're friends. What am I never remember anybody's screen names.
Right.
She's
right.
awesome.
Yeah.
I love her. So he's screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's good. Oh, yeah, she's funny. It is. There's so many talented people on here. So I'm excited because I think I get to meet Jason Banks in Virginia during the Wood Talk.
Yeah, somebody had reached out to me about that for a second, and then I never heard back from it. Tainted Lyrics manager.
Yeah. So Daphne.
Yes, and I called her back, and we played phone tag for a second, but I don't know what that was.
Well, I just was gonna talk to her tomorrow. You want me to mention it?
Yeah. When is it?
That'd be great.
When is Wood Talk?
September 2 through 6.
I might be able to make that.
Oh, I would shit everywhere. I wouldn't shit everywhere. You know what I mean? Well, I might. I don't know.
That'd be funny. Is it gonna be in a field somewhere? Like literally?
It's gonna be in Virginia. It's gonna be at a dairy farm. That's the whole point of it, is trying to help this dairy farm because it's not doing that good. So yeah, I can't wait. I got called out to do it too, and I was like so excited. So I'm not gonna do a performance or anything because I haven't gotten that far yet. I mean, I would love to do a stand-up routine, but maybe if they do this again next year, I would. But I'm not prepared to do that right now. But I'm definitely gonna do the meet and greets and stuff like that. And I'll sell my merch or whatever they want me to do. But I'm so excited now. But Jason Banks is gonna be the freak. Oh, so funny. I don't know why he's not verified, man. He's hilarious.
Yeah, what the hell? Like, what is up with that?
The verification is awful.
Well, I wasn't verified for a long time, and then somebody from our office or something called over there, and I don't know. I mean, yeah, but this is a funny story. So there's a company called Godin that makes the guitars that I play on tour, and I was like, man, maybe I should call them and see if I can get an artist deal with them. And so I called them, and the person on the other end, it's like a Canadian company, and they were like, "Who are you?" And I started to explain my career to them, and it felt so bad, like on the phone trying to tell them why. Like I finally, and I started to try to do it, and finally I was like, "Yeah, never mind. I'll just buy them."
How do you explain to someone who you are? That's so weird.
That's the part about this app that's so funny, is when people are like, "Who are you?" and you go, "God, how existential is that? Who am I?" I don't, because if you think about it, the thing that I'm known for was such a tiny moment of my life. It definitely isn't. It doesn't sum it up at all.
Like, right.
I was an egocentric 20-something that wrote a hit song by accident under, at the last minute, threw up a half-court hook shot at the buzzer. And you know what I mean? Come on.
I know, but, that was meant to be.
Yeah.
I agree that those things are meant to be. But, yeah, so I'm very excited to go, and if you could go, that'd be so cool. Because they just had put it out that they had a few more musical spots open that they were trying to fill. So I don't know. I'm going to talk to her probably tomorrow.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, man. I mean,
that'd be so cool.
We're kind of sitting idle for a while, man. This is the pandemic thing has put the It's one of the things like nobody's really talking about, like touring musicians. We're just sitting, and fortunately, I've always had a side hustle going, or I'd be dead. I mean, I would be dead right now if I didn't have this dirt moving business. You know?
Well, like dead as in boredom.
No, I'd be in trouble, like financially.
Yeah.
Like if I didn't have the side hustle going, because like my whole deal with it always back in the day, like I was pretty good about sharing all the success with everybody that was with me, and I'm not much of a hoarder. But I own the publishing to the songs, so that is a good thing.
Yeah, that is good.
But it's one of those things where when I support a lot of people in my organization, so being able to generate income is important when we're down like this.
Right.
So it can be a challenge, and I know even real big name artists that are, they have big payrolls and they got 20 and 30 people that are
that's crazy.
They're sitting there waiting.
I got one employee.
Yeah.
That's all I got right now. So, geez, what time is it? 9? Where do you live? Do I already ask you that?
Greenville, South Carolina.
Oh, that's right. I love how you say that. Greenville.
Yeah, that's how you say it.
Greenville.
I've been up to Hampton Beach, New Hampshire, a bunch.
Oh yeah, at the did you play at the Casino Ballroom?
Casino Ballroom, baby. That place is fun.
I've not ever been to a concert there ever.
It's a blast.
I just went there a couple weeks ago. First time I've been there in, I'm going to say 15 years. I haven't been to that. I don't go to that beach. I always go to Maine. And I guess I was sitting in there and I went into one of the restaurants, and the next day I get a message and said, "Oh, were you the one that I just saw go into a restaurant at Hampton Beach?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that was me." And they're like, I should have said something, but I didn't want to bother you. And I was like, "Why would you bother me?" And they're like, "Well, I didn't." I go, "I'm not like Madonna. You can like walk up to me and say hi. What are you, crazy?" It's like, and they were on vacation from New York. So they were in that area by chance. I was there really by chance, and they just happened to see me from TikTok. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
I bet that happens to you a lot.
It's starting to, since there's no masks around and now we're going out more, that I get noticed more. It's very weird.
But yeah, well, welcome to the club. Wait until people are going through your garbage.
I don't know, but that's fine. That'll be fine. Well, see, the thing is, it's like in my town, I make it known that I'm around, I guess. So it's not like, it's just like, oh, okay, what's Polly doing now? Pretty much. And now I'm like, okay. But now I go to like the next town over, and it's like, oh, then somebody sees me over there. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. And I have like places reaching out. They're like, oh, if we, could you do a commercial for us? If we did it, blah. And I'm like, I don't want to do commercials. I just want to make people laugh. That's all I'm here. And, I'm trying to, we're raising money for like the coalition for the homeless here in my town. And that's what I like to do. And if I can use this platform for that, that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here to do. And I'm an older lady. I'm going to just say I'm an older lady, but in my brain, I'm fucking 18 all day long. But I can be on this app and have fun. I'm not fucking dead. So, whatever.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's, hell's freezing over because I vowed never to engage social media, and now look at me. I'm in.
When we're all in the old folks home, we're going to be listening to fucking Run DMC and NWA and shit.
I'll tell you a funny story about that NWA record. So when I first hit the road, it was me and this guy, Kay Smith. He played ball at Kent State. He was actually on campus when Nixon sent in the National Guard. And he and I were listening to NWA like crazy when it came out, right? and riding around in this old van that we bought from the telephone company. And we realized like we had to stop listening to NWA because we were starting to catch an attitude, right? Like we were
That's
we were
awesome.
we were getting in little scraps with people, and I was like, dude, what is up, man? We gotta pump the brakes on this NWA. It's like bringing out the aggression.
That is hilarious.
That and the Beastie Boys.
Oh my! Beastie Boys are like they're in my blood. They're in my blood, man. It's just like it's weird because I don't know. People want you to grow up, and it's like, what do you mean? What does that even mean? Grow up? What do you want me to do?
I asked my old man one time. I said, Dad, I was like, when am I supposed to start feeling like an adult? And he goes, you never do. He goes, I go, well, what was all that crap like when I was in high school and you were the adult? He goes, I'm just making it up.
Yeah, right? Yeah, because like my being 50 is not the same as when my mother was 50.
Oh, God.
And when they were sitting around while we were all watching whatever, playing Atari and whatever the hell we were doing, what were they talking about at the dinner table when all the kids were playing?
I don't know. You know, I think about that a lot too. Like they had dinner parties and stuff. And I try to think back, like, you know what they did? They had bridge club. Did your parents do that?
No, we had bowling.
They played cards. Ours played. They had Bible study too. My parents were they were big with the Episcopal Church, but yeah,
Yeah, and sitcoms. You know, we used to sit around and watch sitcoms.
Solid Gold.
Solid Gold.
You remember that with Dionne Warwick?
Yeah.
So that was as close to softcore porn as you could get. Like there was a lot of there was close to nudity going on in the dancing
But we don't have that like anymore. When we used to have like we'll all sit and watch friggin' The Love Boat. You know, we don't have that.
Or All in the Family and Good Times.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The other one too. I showed my son The Life of Brian the other day, the Monty Python stuff, and the young ones.
Yeah.
I showed them that they get like my daughter and my son, my middle son they get that humor.
Oh, Three's Company.
Uh-huh.
Well, you know, Jason Ritter is on here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I tried to reach out to him, man. He just does not respond. I'm just like...
I'll tell you what, man, that was one of those days where it hit me real hard when John Ritter.
Oh, I cried.
Yeah.
He was a real big inspiration. Me being a kid in my, being a kid, I do some of his mannerisms. I still do because he's part of why I am the way I am. You know, some of the ways he acted, man.
The Laverne and Shirley skit y'all did the other day was, I mean, that was absolutely.
Yeah, we're doing more of those. We have a whole bunch in the hopper. We're doing.
Bodio Dodo. I mean, I know I saw that episode. I saw that episode. We sat around. Yes, that was it. Happy Days, Mork and Mindy, Laverne and Shirley. Like that was a big deal.
They were. Those were fun shows, man. There's nothing. What's on now?
I met Penny Marshall. I met her one time. Yeah, I met Whitney Houston. I played a private event at a party where Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson were there.
That's.
Can you imagine playing in front of those two? I was absolutely terrified.
That's insane. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, will you get weirded out singing in front of people? Like,
yeah, I mean, I get weirded out even now. But Whitney Houston came up to me after that private event because it was like a seated dinner. It was like a fundraiser, and she knows how they're not really that fun to play. But I played and I tried my hardest because she was there, and she was really, really sweet. She came and found me afterwards and was real encouraging and just like, yeah, she was really nice. You know who else is really nice is Pat Benatar.
I love her.
Yeah, I went and opened for her and REO Speedwagon. So the REO guys are all friends of mine, and I got offered the opening slot for them like I don't know,
Nice.
5 years ago or 10 years ago, and I just went out because it would be so much fun. And it was me and the sax player, and we would play for 30 minutes and then sit there and watch 80s hit extravaganza.
Oh
And
my God.
And Pat Benatar was so nice, and she made a point of always coming and saying hello. And
Yeah, my sister and husband were in a lot of bands. He's a drummer and she's a singer. And they were in like 3 or 4 different bands, and they still once in a while get asked to like fill in. He'll fill in and stuff, but she has like Pat Benatar voice, so yeah.
you know, Phoebe Snow too. Phoebe and I did a lot of stuff together. I don't know if you remember her. Phoebe's great.
That's so cool. Just to like, but like these people, which I'm trying to tell people is like, I'm very thankful that like you came on, and like Heather Martizaro, who I interviewed, and John Edward. Just like you guys are just people. You're like real people that are like cool and fun, and there's no need to like get all crazy. Like everyone's like, aren't you nervous? I'm like, no, you're just people, man. I'm just talking to you. And
Yeah,
we're all
and
like the same age, so it's like
you find too in the music business too, like the people that are around the longest have a good hang, and everybody's nice, and like I was just hanging out with Sonny Emery in Atlanta the other day. He's a drummer. He's Eric Clapton's drummer, and he plays drums with Earth, Wind and Fire, and he's anyway. But he's been around for a million years. He played with everybody, and you just don't last very long in the music business if you're a jackass. I mean,
right. Nobody wants to play with you, is what it is.
Yeah,
Just like a kid. If you're a
some
jerk,
people,
nobody wants to play with you.
you gotta have a good hang.
You gotta have a good hang. I love that. I'm
That's
gonna
it.
use that.
Yeah, you gotta have a good hang.
So this was totally the funnest thing ever, and I want to do it again if you want to ever do it again, because people are going, this is the funnest interview. You guys are awesome together.
Oh yeah, I'm down. I'm down for whenever. I'll be back and hitting the road soon, hopefully.
Okay, well I'm gonna message you within the next day or two. You're gonna be away, but you still check your messages anyways, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll talk to Daphne and see what she says about that, and then I'll message you about that anyways. But it's so funny because you really are like the guys that my brother-in-law hangs out with their band guys. That's how you are right now. You're just like one of the guys that he hangs out with.
That's it.
Like the band guy.
That's all I ever wanted to be.
That's nice. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. So I appreciate you so very much for taking your time out. Everybody is crazy about you. Thank you so much for everything. And I'll be in touch with you the next day anyways to let you know about that wood talk, because that's going to be very fun. I can't wait to see Jason Banks, man. Like, I'm excited to see him, right?
Right. I feel like I'm gonna geek out on him when I see him.
But the problem is, you know that he's only one person. It's like you're not going to see the other two.
You're not gonna get to see Derek. No. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's gonna just be him.
You know what's funny though? After a while, like we got to be like we got to the point where we were texting back and forth, and I would text him ideas for Derek skits, and just based on the stupid shit my teenage sons do. And it was hilarious. It was like I'd feed him an idea, and then I would see it on a TikTok and be like,
so awesome.
Yes!
That's so friggin' awesome. I that's gonna be a good time, man. So I hope that all works out.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, well, I'll be in touch, and I appreciate you so very much. And everybody thanks you on this side. Be safe. All right, be safe. See you. Bye. How was that? That was fun. That was fun. Hey, thanks everybody for staying. That was great. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to be moseying now because I've had very many late nights in the last few weeks. So I am going to go do other things before I hit the hay. Thank you guys for being there. That was awesome. I know. I can't believe he sang. That was. I'm going to clip that out and put that on after I download it. So thank you guys again. I don't know. I just asked him. I think a lot of people should just ask things. Just ask. That's all I did. I was like, hey, you want to do that? Boom. Done. So have a good night all, and I'll see you tomorrow.